All right, the purpose of this video is to explain how to use Handshake for the purpose of recruiting and gaining new applicants and writers for Quibble, whether you're on the Quibble politics team, entertainment team, or the sports team. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to this website here. It's pretty specific. It's app as an app.joinhandshake.com/login. You can see it up here. A link will also be posted in the description of this video. And if it asks you for the username is daniel@quibble.org, as you can see right here, daniel@quibble.org. The password is all lowercase, Quibble Team 12. Currently, that's what it is. And upon logging in, you'll be brought to this dashboard page here. Excuse me. The first thing that you're going to do is you're going to go to the postings, this column over here where it says postings. Below that, it says jobs. We're going to click on that. This is how you're going to see active posts as well as expired posts. So you can see here that you have three options: active posts, expired, and you can see all. So you can see both active and expired posts. So the first thing we'll do is we'll take a look at some active posts. So we'll take a look at political columnist, for instance. And so we'll go to the search, as you just saw, the search field, and we'll type in political columnist. We'll hit enter or search to search. And here you can see the various job postings. So in this case, there are multiple job postings so that you don't have to go back in and refresh. What you can do is you can make a posting for 1 week, the first week of February, the second week of February, the third week of February, the fourth week of February, the first week of March, so on and so forth, so that you don't have to come back in here every week and redo a post, which you'll learn how to redo a post in just a moment, so you don't have to reinvent the wheel. So you can see the job ID here. It's useful to write these job IDs down and track them somewhere so that you can quickly find a specific job posting that occurred on a specific time and was up for a certain amount of time. As you can see the specific job here. So in this case, we're looking at political columnists, and that this is for a news media startup. That's how it will appear on the applicant's side. And next over, you can see how many applicants have actually applied to this particular job posting. So in this case, this one at the bottom, there are 2 applicants. The next one up from the bottom has 1 applicant. And 42 schools is what Handshake allowed us to post this to, and the date it was created, as well as the type of job it is. So of course, these are internships. So now what we're going to do is we're going to review these 2 applicants here. And actually, we're going to go to all mode. So we're going to see all of these. And yeah, it's pretty much the same. So you can hit all so you can see some expired. So let's say it is Monday and you set your post to expire on Sunday night. On Monday morning, you can go in and you can see the people that had applied to it for that particular expired post. And of course, if you hit all and you type in your specific job posting that you're looking for, the keywords like political columnist here, you can see the active ones as well. So we will go ahead and we will look at this one that was at the bottom a few seconds ago when we were in active mode. And we'll take a look at the 2 applicants here. So we clicked on that. Now what you do is it lists all the various schools that the job was posted to. We will hit review 2 applicants so that we can see these 2 applicants. And in this case, looks like this one has already been reviewed. An email was already sent out to this person as well. Anna Singh needs to have her stuff reviewed, so somebody else can handle that. But we will take a peek at Jackson Eaton. So in here, you can see his GPA, his resume, all of that stuff. Some documents can be attached, so they might upload. They're supposed to upload their writing sample according to the instructions inside of the job posting. And in that, you'll have his email to reach out to him, of course, within the resume. And I guess it might be under profile too, but I usually just go to resume to find the person's email, and then I reach out to them using a template that is available for you to take a peek at. So that's how you would view a job posting see job postings, applicants that have applied to that particular job posting, and look at their resume and contact information and their school and everything about them and their application. Now, what you need to do is if you want to repost a job, so here what we're going to do is we're going to repost really quickly a political columnist job here. In order to repost one of your recruiting posts, you're going to want to find one of them that works for you. So it's probably one of your recent ones. And for the sake of the politics team, we will click on this one here at the top. So we'll click on it. There we go. So as you saw before, you can see all the schools that have been selected by you, the ones that have approved and declined your recruiting posts. But we don't really care about that. We care about this duplicate job link. So we're going to click on that. And essentially what you're going to do is you're going to just hit next on everything here. You're going to hit next. Now you're going to get to schools. You're going to go click through basics, details, preferences, and then stop when you get to schools. So what you'll want to do is you'll want to select the start date, and the start date should be the date the very next minute or very next day after your current or your latest active recruiting post ends. So if you have done 6 recruiting posts that go through to the month of March, we'll say the first week of March, and the end on the first Sunday of March, what you'll want to do is that next day, that Monday that follows the first Sunday of March, you'll have we'll just pretend that this is accurate. So in this case, the first Sunday of March 2019 is March 3rd. We'll assume that your active farthest out post on Handshake and ends on March 3rd. So what you'll do is in this example, you'll select Monday the 4th. And you should probably have it start if your post ends on March 3rd at 11:55, which is what I would suggest. You should have your post start on Monday at right at midnight. So it's up there at the longest amount of time. And Dan, the CEO, wants the recruiting posts to end and last for 1 week intervals. So your recruiting post is set to start at midnight on March 3rd and should end, on the 10th of March, because that's 1 week out, at 11:55. So we'll select that. Then what you would do, and we're not going to hit that right now, is you would hit preview, or actually you would just hit save. You would just hit save because you don't need to preview the post, because you should, unless you've made or want to make edits to the details, you should be all set to just hit save. So you would then hit save and you would be all set to go. And it would just appear, and you could do the same thing. So if you wanted to do your next 6 recruiting posts, using this as our example again, that would go through till mid-April. You would go back in. Just remember that your last one ended on the 10th. And if you ever forget when your last recruiting post ends, you can always go in and I'll show you right here. You would go to jobs. So we're not going to save this because this was just for the sake of an example. We assume that we hit save and that it's all good to go. So we will type in political columnist, and we will hit this one here, which I guess we'll hit 2 of them. One of these should go till some point in January. So January 20th. So you can see, so this one is job post 4667. So 220-4667. So it is at the top. And Handshake does make sure that your recruiting post that ends the latest is at the top. So again, if you want to see when those end, you click on the recruiting post that's at the top, and it will tell you the date and the exact time that it ends, so that you, in case you forget, you can go back and check. So that is how you look at Handshake posts, how you can review them, view those beautiful resumes from the students of America and even the world, as well as duplicate recruiting posts. It's been a pleasure. Check out the other videos on Quibble, on Quibble's YouTube page, rather, and enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye.